All right, some breaking news has come in at this moment. Over 5,000 villagers have in fact been evacuated from border areas and villages in the Samba and Kathua sector. They are worst hit by the Pakistani shelling. Over 57 villages along the border bear the brunt of the shelling. That's the latest coming in at this moment. Shuja ul Haq joins us on the phone line with all the latest. Shuja, the firing is incessant. It continues unabated, and it seems that poor civilians who live across the border villages are caught in the crossfire.
Well, that's right, Sanket. It was a difficult night, in fact, for most of the people living along the international border. We've been told by sources that till 2 in the midnight, they have continuously been hearing about incessant gunfire and mortar shelling happening all along. And even after that, there was intermittent fire that was reported from here and there. But so far, as we check in the morning, there are at least more than 5,000 people who have been evacuated from the frontal areas and have been taken to the safer locations. Around 57 villages, which include villages that fall in Samba sector, Kathua sector, Hiranagar area, they have been in the direct line of fire. They've been targeted and are bearing the brunt of this entire escalation of tension between the two sides. Even today, what we are learning is that the tension continues, and most of the people have been advised to stay off their villages. In fact, in certain areas, the schools have also been advised to shut down for some time. So clearly, while the escalation of the tension between the two sides goes on, this clearly has an direct impact on the lives of people living in these areas.
Now, Shuja, in the ground report that you sent us early this morning, you actually showed how the BSF, the army, are using their specialized vehicles to transport these people to safer locations. Just take us through what really is going to be the review that will be done by the BSF Director General. We believe that he's going to visit these forward areas.
Well, that's right. We've been told that the BSF Director General D.K. Pathak is going to arrive in Jammu today and will take a visit of the international border. This comes, a day after the fresh firing from Pakistan side left one of the BSF soldiers dead after he was hit by a mortar shell and was taken to the hospital but succumbed to his injuries. So clearly the BSF Director General is going to take a review of what is happening on the ground. He will also find out whether the men are provided with enough material and ammunition, though our sources are saying that enough material has been pushed to the forward locations and is enough to last at least for 10 days. So that also gives you a hint that the BSF is hinting that the tension could escalate and could take to a different level altogether. And in fact, to point out, we've been also told by sources that the monitoring cell has seen that most of the villages on the Pakistan side have virtually been kept under curfew. Pakistanis are not allowing any villager to come near, on their side of the line of international border, which also gives you an idea that the tension on that side is also prevailing as much as it is prevailing on our side.
Shuja ul Haq there joining us with all the latest.